What's going on, guys? Jesse Haynes here with cardlines.com, and this is part 5 of our 6-part series about how to maximize your eBay profits by optimizing your eBay listings. Today we're going to talk about best post-sale practices. So, by this point, once you've sold your first card, you've done all the legwork. You've taken pictures of your card, you've optimized your title, you've filled out all the extra details, you've determined whether or not you're going to list it as an auction or a buy it now, and you've decided what you're going to price your card. That's the hard part of it. But then you sell your first card and it's like, oh, I got to get this from where I live to my buyer, and I got to figure out how to do that. You want to build that good customer relationship, you want to make everybody happy, but it's a foreign process, so we'll talk through it. Nowadays, it is incredibly easy. When I first sold my card, my very first card on eBay, it was like a Patrick Willis rookie that I sold in 2008 for $1.50 or something. And I had this moment where I was like, oh snap, I got to get this to some guy in Iowa, and I don't live in Iowa, and I got to figure out how to do this. So eBay makes it very straightforward, very easy. You have two options. You can go to eBay selling and then click on sold, and there should be a option that shows your card that you recently sold and gives you the option to print the label. You pay for it, you print the label, you fix it securely to your package your card well, and then you send it off. Or even there's a notification bar with the bell. You can click on that and it'll say ship your item. You can click on that and it should take you straight through. I was hoping I'd sell a card last night so I could walk you guys through the process exactly, and you could follow along. Did not sell a card, but it's a very easy process now. Don't sweat it. It is very intuitive, and eBay will guide you all along the way. If you have any questions, just contact your friends at Cardlines and we'll get you hooked up. Shipping the card is one of the most important parts of building that positive customer relationship, and obviously once you sell the card, you want to get it to them, to your buyer, in as good a condition as possible. There's also, as I mentioned in the article that accompanies this post, there's a fine line between securely shipping and going overboard. I've had some cards where it's like, man, I think I could break into Fort Knox easier than I could get this out of the tape that they put around it. So you don't have to go overboard, just be very secure with it. What you're going to need is a penny sleeve, a top loader, and cardboard and painter's tape. This is what I always recommend and how I do it. So you're going to sleeve, put your card in a penny sleeve, put it in a top loader. I feel like that's pretty self-explanatory. Put painter's tape over the top of the card loader. If you don't have painter's tape, just use the normal clear tape, but painter's tape's better because you can peel it off and reuse the top loader. And then I like to cut two pieces of cardboard that are just a bit bigger than the top loader and just tape them around the outside, again with painter's tape. Usually you can use clear tape, you can use packing tape, you can use whatever, but just get it, kind of sandwich it together, make it very secure, and then put it in like a 5x7 bubble mailing envelope and get that, get your label attached to that and drop it off and ship it on its way. Always use your best judgment. I think it's better to always shade with more protection than under protecting your cards, but again, you don't want to go crazy overboard, so you don't have to wind like 6 layers of packing tape around your cardboard card sandwich just to ensure that it gets there. You can be minimal and still protect your cards. Finally, the second part of the best post-sale practices is improving your customer experience. This is my chance to nerd out just a little bit. And when you sell something on eBay, eBay's a marketplace that's more about offerings than it is about like cultivating relationships. So if somebody wants to buy, a LeBron card, they're probably going to type in LeBron card on eBay, or LeBron rookie, LeBron prism, whatever. If you can build a positive enough customer experience, they might come to your store and see what LeBron cards you have, because they know, one, your cards are going to be like treated well, kept in a smoke-free, pet-free household, whatever your selling points are, and they know that you're going to ship them securely and quickly and protect them and just provide a good value for them as a brand. You want to be the brand that, like, Target works really hard to become a good brand. When you walk into Target, you smell Starbucks. When you walk into Walmart, you typically smell like a McDonald's. And there's a big difference there in just psychologically how people think about these things. So you want to be that white glove experience. So you want to become a brand. The best way to do that is perhaps going to Fiverr.com. You can get a logo made that says your eBay handle, your eBay username, get that turned into a logo, and you could say, whatever your name is, like John Smith Sports Cards. Here's my phone number, here's my email, contact me if you have any questions or if you need any cards. Put that in there. It's an extra expense, but you can get business cards for like 10 cents a card or whatever. Just slip it in there. It's worth it as an offering. Always be sure to communicate well with your buyers. What I usually do is send a thank you almost immediately and say, hey, thanks for your purchase. I'll get it shipped in the next couple days. And then optionally, you can also say, hey, eBay will notify them when their card shipped, but you can send them a message and say, hey, I've shipped your card. If you have any questions or concerns, let me know. Here's tracking. Look forward to doing more business with you in the future. And then finally, ask for feedback. That is totally approved with eBay. There's some platforms where you can't do that, like Amazon. But on eBay, you can always just message the person 7 to 10 days after you ship the card and say, hey, hope you've got your card. If there's an issue, let me know. If you're satisfied with your transaction, I really need some feedback. Would you take 60 seconds to leave it? That would be incredible. Let me know if there's anything I can do for you. So those are very, very easy ways that do not take a lot of time investment to build your customer experience. Finally, like I said, this is part 5 of 6. So next week, we are going to talk about just general FAQs, concerns, problems you could run into, and just share some eBay pro tips for anybody who is new to the eBay game. Collectively, the Cardlines team has over 3 decades of eBay experience. I've been selling on eBay for 12 or 13 years now, and I've learned a lot along the way, so I want to share some of that stuff with you. Looking forward to that. Come back for that next time. Thanks.